What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We're continuing our series on the video editor. In this episode, we're going to take our React app that we built out in the last episode. Check that out if you haven't. We're going to need it for this video. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be deploying the React app to a public URL that we can access online. And actually, before I do this, let me make sure this is still working. So I'm going to do npm start. It should open up server. All right. So here I have let me open up Firebase as well so we can test it. This upload. Let's go to our storage. So let me see, what do we have here? All right, let me upload some random, So we have 5 files here. Let's go to this. I'm gonna just upload a random screenshot. I hit the upload button. Oh, we have to go to the console. Oh, success. And we refresh and it's here. We might be adding some functionality later on that kind of like a loading screen or something. But for now, let's focus on getting this up and running on Heroku or with Heroku. So this is working. We can close this. Okay, so first thing we want to do, if you guys haven't already, we need to install the Heroku command line tools. And it depends on what machine you're using. So if you have like a Mac like me, you could probably use brew tap Heroku brew. Install Heroku. Let's see. This is on my system, so once you have it, you should be able to tap it and it should say, what it's going to say? Oh, it's running an update. And if you don't have it, you could just run this. Oh, let's just run this whole thing. I think it has to update it. My Xcode is 2 out of date. Oh, I'll be back. I need to go update my Xcode. Alright, so I think we can move on without it because I already have Heroku. For example, once you have Heroku installed, you should be able to just type in Heroku login, and it'll open up, like you see here, press any key and it'll open up something in the browser, and you get a screen like this where you have to create you hit login and then you have to like sign up or log in. And I already have an account here. I'm gonna hit login and it's gonna send me a verification code. I'll be right back. Oh, I have to grab my phone. So once you're set up, it'll be logged. You'll get a page like this. It says logged in. You can now close this place and close this page and return to the command line. All right, now that we have that, we can hit Heroku create, and that just creates an app. Now we have to hit git init, and that initializes the git repository in our folder here for our application, and we're gonna hit git commit with a message. Let's see, initial commit. Oh, sorry, we need to do git add first. Git add, and then we do git commit, initial commit, and that commits it all. And then we have to do git, what is it? Let's see, Heroku. I believe it's git push or Heroku push, something like that. There we go, git push Heroku main. And you want to check what branch you're on. I'm on the main branch, so I don't have to change. But if you're on the master branch, you might have to change which branch you're on. So that's something to note for your specific use case. You might want to check. And all we do is we take that line. What was it? Git push Heroku main and Heroku. Wait, let's hit Heroku create now. Let's go to this and see what it looks like. There's nothing here yet. Now if we hit it, there we go. I think it's because we hit Heroku create before we initialized our Git repository, so that kind of caused some confusion. Sorry about that. But yeah, see, now we're installing everything, and we'll just wait for this to finish. And once it's done, our React app should be hosted on this URL. All right, so our build failed, and actually there was one thing we need to change. I forgot. Sometimes this error happens. To solve it, this will be in the description. We just copy and paste this in here, and we hit Command S. And now if we do Heroku git push or git push Heroku main, this should be all set. Oh, a few things to note here. We're missing our engines here in this is supposed to go in your package.json. And it looks like we're missing our node engine, which is one of the reasons that it's not letting us push to the Heroku. And actually, let's delete this package lock file. Hit Command S. And one thing we haven't done either is we need to, when we make changes, we actually need to add, and then we need to commit. We do that, and then we can push to Heroku. Because if you make any changes and just hit Command S, it hasn't been passed down to the to the Heroku branch, because if you make changes just locally, it's not aware of the changes that have been made. So that's why you'll just keep getting an error if you don't push and commit the new changes. All right, looks like we made some progress. It's about to run these builds. And this is a process you'll have to do every time you want to update your app after it's publicly available. Build succeeded. All right, now it says it's deployed. So let's hit command click. Let's open this bad boy. And is it there? Oh, it's taking a second to load. Oh, it's taking its time to load. Let's look at the... Oh, there we go. I just hit inspect to see if there was any errors or something happening. So it looks like our app is live, and if we drop a random recording, let's drop this random recording here. Random. Upload. Oh, there we go. And a challenge for you guys would be to implement your own loading screen or loading, you could do like a spinner, or you could do a progress bar. That could be a good challenge. And once you do that, remember you have to add and commit all your changes and then push it to Heroku. And also one thing to note is here in the scripts, I believe if I try to run start here, it's gonna give me an error. npm. Yeah, I have an error because I have this here. So what you might want to do is you might want to save this line somewhere, and that way you can build it and play with it and like test it out and implement changes. And then once it's ready, you can hit Command Z and you'll just have it here. Have this saved for when you're actually pushing it out. And to be honest, that's all I wanted to go through in this video. In the next one, we're actually going to be deploying a server that's going to be listening for changes in our database. And once those changes are made, it's going to grab the video from here from storage, download it, edit it, and then upload it back. So y'all definitely check that out. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
I'm riding between it all in this perfect play. I'm a piece of the puzzle, I'm a fit where you need me, baby.